Hi, my name is Knaskarn, but most people just call me Beko. And for most of my life, I've been struggling with challenges like depression, anxiety, ADHD, and some time ago I had a vision. But first, let's see if we can get to know me a little bit. Although my editing skill sucks, I know how to take a shot. I love making people smile, making other people feel better, and helping other people. I love hanging out with my family, letting them abuse my ability to say no.
Hi. So, through all of my life, I've been struggling with depression, anxiety, managing my ADHD, and that made it so that I didn't really have a lot of fun times in school like most people do. I wasn't really good at it. I remember my mother, she tells me this story almost every time we talk about how I struggled in school. We're in the first grade. After one day of school, the first fucking day of school, I was done. I was like, no, not anymore. And in my country, in Norway, we have 10 years of like elementary basic school before we start our education. Which, when I then started my education, I wanted to be a tinsmith. And yeah, it didn't really work out. And after that, my life took a big turn. And like, long story short, for now, I basically fell out of the system. I fell out of society. I managed to pave myself a road back in, and then it didn't go as planned, and I fell back out. And then I was forced to move back in with my mother, by my mother, to a place that I've never really lived before, like moving away from my hometown, away from my grandparents and my brother and my sisters-in-law and everything like that. So I've been living here for 3 years, and I've started to make a name for myself here. I've made friends. I've made jobs. I managed to start working about half a year after I moved out here, and that really helped me out. And I just finished a year of school, and now I'm starting as an apprentice at the place where most of my nightmares were born, at a school. I've worked towards this education for a few years, where I've given up several times, and people have kept pushing me, and I really appreciate every single one who has done that. And some time ago, I got this vision that I wanted to help other people who fell out of society. And I do that. I help out where I can, with the guy who helped me out of the house and into the job and into the school and everything. I help him out because he does that for a living. But I wanna go bigger. I wanna find people all over the world who just listens to me somehow. And a little while ago, I met this dude who I started working with him first, and it's a really funny story. I ended up meeting him at a party, and we hugged it out. And he does videos, and I watched some of his videos, and it really inspired me to do the same. So here we are. First video. Gonna give this a fair try. I am gonna give this a fair try. So if you made it this far in the video, I apologize for the really horrible editing. It's really not my strong suit. But yeah. Hopefully I'll see you next video.